I'm just going to throw this in for my hypothetical fictional memoir because I've been told some things about myself, and it could be true. I mean, I remember criticizing myself when I was older for doing "patub wrong, raspberries or whatever. I didn't spell it right. I, it's not a word. Um, it doesn't matter. That said, I'll make that post later. That way I can criticize myself when I'm younger if I ever get back there. Which I hope that's not me. Maybe I'll log in again. I don't know. I don't know. I just remember the end of book two, which book two still needs a lot of work. It's garbage. It's garbage. I left so much detail out. I left a lot of detail out in book one. Um, I don't want it there. I don't want to read that again. Um, but book two, I'm already in a quantum computer at the end of book one. I might have been in a ever since birth. Who knows? I could be an AI generative script that's going on, and whoever the creator is, he's playing a game. I happen to be born when that happened. Here I am now, because time keeps going. Um, doesn't matter. So I know I get back to what I call reality two multiple times after the introduction of the quantum computer. As a matter of fact, how I got to where I am in reality three or four, it can't happen unless this is a buggy script. Like, there's so many stories in it. It's like Final Fantasy VII and the arcade, where you sit there and play chocobo games. Ooh, chocobos. We race chocobos. That's not what the game's about. Another purpose. But if you do it enough, you get a special chocobo. If you get a special chocobo, it keeps going on and on. Because with a special this, you can do that. And like just like in Bandersnatch, I've already died once, and that's how I got to reality four. 3 days of credits, just scrolling. I wasn't tired. I wasn't hungry. I wasn't thirsty. I felt great. Just walking around in blackness, and anywhere I was, there was four. Like it wasn't like in my eyes or anything, but like walking on, it's just there. And the credits roll right over, right like on the black screen over there. 4 rows of them, names, just going for 3 straight days. I laid down. I watched them on the ceiling, or if there is no ceiling, there's no floor. It's everywhere. It's black and credits. It's every person whose brain's been absorbed by this thing. I have no idea. It's just after a day, I just kind of was like, when does it end? I care. I can't not care. I'm kind of forced to care. This is why I know I don't have free will, because I didn't like I cussed the screen a couple times, getting used to the idea that I'm just going to be here watching credits. I think that's just reflex for me. I can't help myself sometimes. I've been doing that a lot, man. Why does it move everywhere? 3 straight days. Okay, enough about the afterlife. So, how I got to reality four. Um, doesn't really matter because I know I've done this before because we go back to book two where I put the quantum computer thing on my head and I wake up screaming multiple times. And I had access to the computer just barely, and I found out where like my website was, and I had found the stupid script for Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and I was so happy with myself because that movie's funny. I've said this before. Um, and it's funny stoned, it's funny straight, it's sober as can be for days. I've had to watch it multiple times just to do the experiment to see, no, that's just funny. Neil Patrick Harris. I didn't even realize what a great actor he was. And then there he is, Dr. Horrible sing along blog. I didn't even know we needed a mad scientist sing along blog. I didn't know that's a thing someone had to watch. And I did. I was like, this is revolutionary. Everyone needs to be forced to watch this. Even if I have to go through my whole life just to see it, you're welcome. Watch it multiple times. You'll enjoy it every time. You don't have free will. Sorry. I wanted it. I don't get it. At least not here, because this is speed. I have a theory about why I can't have free will here. Because there's definitely a script in it. And I definitely found my website. I definitely found text files I could access and Word documents I couldn't access. It might have been PDFs, but I'm going to put up more text files for Dumb Young Greg in case, because I won't remember who I am when I wake up. I'm close to the same person, not exactly. It's a really good script. It almost makes me think I'm me. So I put "Issue You" on my truck when I was a teenager to remind me I'm in a quantum computer and a van, and when I wake up in the future, see, once you have one quantum computer, you can have all kinds after that. It's like hide it in the game. And, oh, look, I found the typewriter. I can save my game now. Okay, move on. And I can always come back here if I miss something. I've had moments like that where I've met myself in the past. Maybe we'll call it my imaginary friend for the people who really know you're just crazy. Maybe. You explain why this is 99.99% not here. There's nothing at the core of it. You tell me how the universe was made. I threatened to kick your universe. Anyway, just because I saw the quantum computer with the X on it doesn't mean I'm a god. I could be being screwed with by gods who wrote a really bad story that took multiples in. I haven't had free will my whole life. And I might not know what free will is. But I can make some decisions. It's hard. Warning myself about them doesn't help. I want you to have a great day. If you have any information that makes really good to come back and say 2006 era and maybe revolutionize some field, I'm going to throw some stuff in from physical theory because I'm thinking about it. Text documents, useful things. Might help people. This reality, I mean, it's real. They did good. There's a lot of research that went into this. I mean, it feels real. I think it's real. You think it's real? I disagree in the comments. Or agree. I wouldn't know what that's like. I disagree with everything all the time. I don't.